driver?
Professional coach driver.
Oh, sorry, I put coach driver.
Driver.
That means you go around the islands. What do you do?
All around the island, driving passengers all around Scotland for a company called Mains. And yes, we have 5 days away on many trips.
By young bonny banks and by young bonny rays, where the sun shines bright on Loch Lomond.
We get a lot of single people, male and female, and they go on holiday, and we sort of get them to interact with each other at meal times, or sometimes I arrange bingo in the evenings for them, calling the numbers out. It's only fun and they love it, the people love it.
Where me and my true love will never meet again, on the bonny, bonny banks of Loch Lomond. Oh, you take the high road and I'll take the low, and I'll be in Scotland afore ye. For me and my true love will never meet again.
The coach is 12 metres long. We have a toilet on board, and the narrow roads with passing places, and a lot of people don't know how to drive when they're passing a coach. You've got to go slowly and give a smooth ride for anybody that's on the coach with you.
The wee birdies sing and the wildflowers spring, and in sunshine the waters are asleep.
After dinner we play bingo or a quiz to keep, if there's no entertainment in the hotel, just to keep them a little bit entertained, because they may never meet anybody from one day to another at home, where if they're on holiday it's good to get together.
But the broken-hearted kings, their second spring again, though the wave foamy seas fray their grief.
You've got to respect the road, respect other people, and many times I pull into the little side road just to let people go past, because they don't want to be behind a slow vehicle, and you want to go slowly so people can see the scenery and enjoy it.
We'll take the high road and I'll take the low, and I'll be in Scotland afore.
I got told the other day to get out of the coach, go and toss a coin to see who's going to reverse first into the parking space.
That's hilarious. That's good.
And then I met a coach coming the other way, so we just take it slowly, and we normally manage. Customers get a bit frightened sometimes, but we normally manage. I'm a DJ, an actor, a carer, and a coach driver.
Yep. I've got the heavy bit. You've got the light bit.
Can you bring us through, John?
Use the moustache. Use the moustache.
I have the moustache wax. The very wax Kaiser Wilhelm used.
Right, hold on. Right, I don't know about this.
Let's do here. I think we're okay, actually. My ass.
Put your on the down. Right, because you've got to turn it. Jed, if you drop yours on the deck.
Put yours down there.
Drop it on the
Hold
deck.
on, something's impeding it. It's the chair here.
That's better, friends. Thank you.
Drop it.
Drop it down now. That's it. There we are. Thanks so much. Ow! I'm going to take down this shark while this happens. Hold on.
I thought you'd get that as a kill on your emoji list. This table is the next Oktoberfest beer tables. You're an old one.
It's sure to go.
It's a proper thing. That should work there. What's your pause in it? What am I doing? What am I doing? Exactly, what am I doing? Upcycling. Upcycling positively. A special green message to the world. Why buy new when you can use something that already exists and incorporate it into your life? So the most important thing is not to go out and acquire assets when they're all around you anyway. Why not utilize items that had a lot of time? It's a cobra. Yes, there's a snake everywhere. Everywhere in the planet, all sorts of different varieties of individuals and businesses.
You badged me that bit.
We buy one of my companies. We deal in buy and sell in property, and so we buy property in all sorts of shapes and different forms, residential, commercial, and we buy up different business activities. We'll get some more of those through there. How many is there? 6?
There's a few of them. I'll
Yeah. Let's go laminate them all together as a unit. Maybe we can take through those 2 carvers as well. A little bit better.
Oh yeah, that would like.
Yeah.
Work them together, no bother.
Here's my little friend.
Pardon me, madam.
Here's Alba.
You're going through from
Yay, she's gorgeous. Our artist in the house, Jakey, should be here. Oh, he's not. Well, he's busy doing a bit of restoration just now. And he restored the dinosaur's head under my guidance with a bit of a positive, happy look going on. There's a salmon, oddly enough. These are quite lovely things. And he was responsible for the end result there, which just looks, I think we all think it looks amazing. And it's a freestanding sculpture as well, so it's fully compliant with all planning protocols. Because people get a bit, put out of shape by something abnormal being in their world.
Yeah.
But we love it, because it's a bit of happiness after this terrible COVID time.
The lobster hatchery is like a long-term investment. It's an insurance policy for the fishing and cultural heritage of lobster fishing round the coast here. It's not a massive industry, but it's a very high value product, which makes it really very important to the wee local economies dotted around, especially the Firth of Forth. And so we started up the hatchery literally with just a demonstration and a kind of education container, and it was quite a few seasons before we could actually get the grant funding to go into what we call production, which is hatching, rearing and then releasing the smaller lobster-like baby lobsters, and it gives them hundreds of times more chance of survival in the wild.
So this is the hen room. This is where we put all the females with the eggs in. We put one in each individual box, and then the system flows down, and then in the morning we'll come in and we'll have thousands of larvae in this tub here. So they're in here for approximately about a week, and the larvae will slowly hatch out the eggs over that period of time. The water's kept at about 13 degrees, and that just encourages the larvae to hatch. So every now and again we have to check whether the lobster has any more eggs. So we first of all check that they have bands on, and then we'll pull them out. And as you can see, this one still has plenty of eggs. So these are a really brown colour. These are very ripe, so within the next 3 or 4 days these are all hatched.
You can still see many of these block ships breaking the surface today. But they didn't really do the job, as Britain learned tragically at the start of World War II.
In 1939, a few weeks after the start of the Second World War, a German U-boat slipped through a position just like this into Scapa Flow and torpedoed a British battleship and anchor. Over 800 men were lost. As a result of this, the British sent tens of thousands of troops here to Orkney to fortify the island with gun batteries and ships and airfields, and it became known locally as Fortress Orkney.
On the west coast of the Scottish Highlands is a unique area known as the Knoydart Peninsula. Knoydart is special in that it's completely cut off from the UK road network and so cannot be accessed by vehicle, leading many to refer to this impenetrable land as Britain's last wilderness.
The Old Forge was named Britain's most remote pub by the Guinness Book of World Records.
It's located here in Knoydart, northern Scotland. Nearly everyone who tries to get there dies in the flames.
Okay, this isn't Mordor, but it is tricky. As we found out, one does not simply walk to the Old Forge pub.
Full-time, I would say around 130 people live on the peninsula. Of course, the tourism is the main part of our business. We're really busy between the 1st of March and mid-October. We've got the backpackers and hikers because we're on one of the 2 best hikes in Scotland here. Here is totally unspoiled. Knoydart is clearly the last British wilderness.
Hello, my name's Angela Burnett. We have this golf course here at Golfsea Links, or as the locals pronounce it, Cowsea. Myself and my husband. My husband is the creator of this golf course. If you would like, I'll show you around. It's my husband's dream. He's my husband's a greenkeeper. And it's, I suppose, every greenkeeper's dream to own their own golf course. And this land came up for sale and he knew the area. And he just came along with his dad and his brother at the time and decided to buy it and construct a golf course.
I'm Miles Burnett and I'm the assistant head greenkeeper here. So I just assist my father with any greenkeeping duties, whatever that may be. Just changes all throughout the year. Mostly cutting through the summer and then changing to any renovations through the winter or anything we would like to improve on the course. When I was younger, I used to go to work with my dad and I always enjoyed it, and from when I left school that was what I wanted to do. So yeah, I'd say it's a dream job. I really enjoy it and it's good being able to work alongside my dad. You know, it's quite rewarding being able to work in the family, so that's good, yeah.
So this is a true family business?
Yeah, definitely. All my family's been involved with it. Brothers, cousins, uncles, even my grandma has helped out with things, so yeah, it's definitely a family business.
Hi everyone, I'm Annabelle Thomas. I'm the CEO and founder of Here Distillery. We are a small independent distillery on the west coast of Scotland, and I founded Here to pioneer sustainable production with Scotch.
northeast corner of Scotland, there is an historic land formed by fire and ice. It is a romantic and picturesque landscape, where our trees watch over our glens, gorges and river valleys. It is a land where we are blessed with abundant water, intermingling with our native peat as it flows in our rivers and burns. This is Speyside, the heart of the Scottish malt whisky industry, and it provides the perfect environment for the making of Uiscebach, the water of life. It is here that traditional skills and the finest natural ingredients are combined to produce the world-famous Speyside malt whisky. All of these malts are matured for many years in oak casks. The skill and care of the cooper in making and repairing these casks is an important part of the Scottish whisky tradition. The Speyside cooperage has been home to the ancient art of coopering since 1947. Still using many traditional methods, our coopers are busy shaping, shaving and charring casks, preparing them to be shipped across the world. The quarter-sawn wooden staves are carefully selected by the cooper. Our casks started off over 100 years ago as a tiny acorn in the forests of North America. Our highly skilled coopers make new casks in the traditional way, with minimum use of modern technology. A number of staves are then selected for the process of raising up. This assembling of the staves into a cask is a tricky business for a novice, but a skilled cooper makes it look effortless. The cask is assembled and secured with metal hoops. The cask is then steamed for up to an hour to soften the wood sufficiently to enable it to bend. Casks going to whisky distillers go through an additional charring process to vary the flavours further. Legend has it that the secret of charring was discovered in the 1700s in Kentucky by Elijah Craig, one of the founding fathers of bourbon. Incidentally, his grandmother emigrated to America. It is here that the cask and spirit come together for a long and quiet sleep. The casks will rest until the whisky is bottled, its taste retaining a memory of the cask in which it matured for many years.